This is my disclaimer at the beginning of this video. This is very long and I just talk. So if this is boring for you, just don't watch it. It's just I'm just like, I guess, sharing my whole life story with the world, I guess. 'Cause maybe it'll help people with like their pains and what they're struggling with, so. Okay, I'm making this video because I was actually inspired by somebody who subscribed to me, and she doesn't even know that I was inspired. Her name's Mandy, and Mr. Granda, M-R-G-R-A-N-D-A. I'm so happy you subscribed to me because I feel like I would have missed out on you and your videos. And I wrote some stuff down, so I'm going to be reading a little bit. That way I just, because there's just so much to talk about, you know, in 31 years of life, that I didn't want to miss anything important. But I'm making this video on my life struggles with addictions and stuff like that. And what's so funny is, like, I'm so nervous I'm shaking. Which is so silly because if it doesn't go well, I don't have to put it up there, so I don't know what I'm so nervous about. Okay, I rounded up some pictures, and I know this isn't going to be very good because I'm going to like show you with the camera, which that's not too good, but anyways. So I guess I'll start off by saying that I grew up chubby, not like, I mean, I look back and of course you feel chubbier compared to the other kids, but I'm not complaining because I know that there's people that's grown up chubbier, but I was chubby enough to not be popular. And I was dorky, and my mom, I'm so glad my mom did, because now I'm really good with hair and clothes, or I think I am. But she let me dress myself and do my own hair. So I would like show up to school with biker pants on that were like fluorescent orange on a stripe on one side and a pink stripe on another side with a red and black sweater over it. So I was just, you know, and then I always had a perm in my thick hair. So my hair was always just everywhere. So I, you know, to the world standards, I was not cool. So I just remember growing up kind of dorky, like, little things, like I remember the popular girl Casey in first grade. She ate 6 slices of pizza. In 6th grade, I meant first grade. This was first grade. She ate 6 slices of pizza, and I remember thinking as a first grader, like, how can she eat 6 slices of pizza and stay that tiny? Like, why would a first grader think that, you know? I have a first grader. She's 6 right now, and I hope she doesn't think that way, you know? But I just remember being like, oh, I wish I could eat that much pizza and not be so chubby. So that was just a little memory. Let's see. Oh, and growing up, I did always feel stupid and stuff, because I also remember in first grade that, like, we were learning to read, and I don't know if I just got put on the spot and I was really nervous, but it seemed like I was the last one to always, you know, like they'd have cat on the board and we'd have to say it as a group, and I'd wait until I heard everyone say cat and I'd be like, cat. And I remember when we would have little like telling time, you know, with the clock and everything, we'd have races, which I hated those. And so I was just so nervous I didn't even try to pay attention to what the time was. I was just trying to hurry and say it right after the person beat me. So if they said 8:30, I'd be like, 8:30. So I was one of those dorky kids that, yeah, but I always did well on tests because no one was watching me. And I just felt nervous because I think that even at first grade I knew how shallow people were, and I knew what they were thinking of me, and just kind of knowing their thoughts, like, made it hard to, you know, perform and function, you know. And it's just crazy that at first grade I was struggling with that. I always, of course, growing up I was completely in love with animals, because animals, they're not thinking badly about you. They don't care if your hair is like poof and fried that big, or they don't care that you're ugly or, you know, overweight or whatever. So Here's my love of animals. I don't know if you can see it very well. Of course, I love stuffed animals too. Those are all stuffed animals. And I was allergic to cats. So when we had cats, we had them outside. But I guess being so allergic, I didn't even care. This was our cat, Heidi. Aww. And there's a cat in with my stuffed animals. I'm sick. My nose is running. We had a duck. And turtles. That was at the zoo. And then my first dog, Muffin. She was my best friend. This of me was when I was like 4 or 5, so I wasn't chubby yet. But oh, here's where the perm comes in. Yeah. Don't you love it? Underwear on the head. This was my first crush in kindergarten. Sorry if these are blurry. But yeah, we had her for a long time. Love the 80s. Yeah. But anyways,